Oh my God, I've been doing this live stream and I thought I was live. I've been talking for 30 minutes without the record on. Okay, hello everyone. This is Chamimot, and for those of you who doesn't know me yet, I am one of this aspiring YouTube vlogger who wants to make YouTube out of living. So nobody's gonna watch this. So anyway, I'm just gonna let's see first what I look like on live. Because oh my God, I'm using my phone now. I'm just gonna here's what I look like outside. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. I'm using my phone. I'm just gonna. Okay. Um, what are we gonna talk about? So we are going to talk about how I cope up with how I cope up with mature decisions in life, like struggles, anxiety, and depression. And it's something that you all of you can relate. Because what's not to relate about it? This is like and introduction. I don't have a friend, so I don't have any kind of introduction at all. Like you don't need any kind of introduction because I'm nobody. Literally, I'm nobody. My name is Chamimot. That's it. And my family knows me. My family knows some of my stories, but most of them doesn't know what I'm dealing with, how I deal with problems and struggles in life. So we'll talk about my goals and plans first. If you hear something that is my guinea pig, like I have two guinea pigs, sorry. I named them Novak, Djokovic, and Roger Federer. I'll show him them later. Shh, please shut up. Hello, Roger. Okay, I'm having a hard time breathing. Goals and plans. I have a notebook here to think about. Just wait, yeah, wait lang. I'm sorry. So, if you haven't seen my vlogs yet, I had corona, but I'm okay now. And I had my first dosage of vaccine. By the way, I'm eating my leftovers of beef stroganoff. Um, the reason why I did this live stream is because I know that nobody's watching my vlog either way. Like only a couple of old friends, maybe some of my family or relatives. But because I'm living, I mean I'm alone at the moment. I feel like I wanted to express my feelings or whatever things I experience that I cope up with secretly. My goals and plans, to be honest, is to travel, to be a traveler, to be a nomad, to be a YouTuber. To YouTube is the only thing that makes me feel comfortable and happy. Doing YouTube vlogging is the only thing that I feel that I like to do and I love to do and I'm having fun to do. Like at the moment, I mean, at the moment in a long time, this is what something that I would like to follow, like something like that, like something that I would like to achieve one day. It's not because like YouTube is a thing, you get paid. Actually, sweetheart, I've been doing this YouTube for 3 years, and 3 years I've got nothing. I've got 252 subscribers at the moment and 1,000 watch hours. I'm not even monetized yet. So, like, what do I get from it for 3 years? Nothing. But like, I even told myself like you like what you do. You like YouTubing, you like vlogging, you like to review things, you like to react on things. YouTube is your YouTube is the one of the things that keeps you motivated most of the times. Like that's it. That's how it is. So I wanted to do traveling. Actually, I'm planning to travel on two different two different countries this year, and I hope everything goes well. But if not, then we'll do it next year. Like it's not the end of the world yet. Um, at the moment, I'm trusting my life to YouTube. Um, for people who still subscribe to my channel, I'm 100% forever be grateful. That is still that you are still subscribed to my channel, even if my channel is so confusing. Okay, so let's talk about my struggles. There are plenty of struggles in life, a lot of things. Let's name it. Like, let's name the things that I remember. I struggled about knowing who I am, or who am I, or what kind of a person I am. I struggled also, like, with friends, peer pressure, um, I guess when like work, like doing work, having a good job, doing a job that I really like, um, having friends that will last longer, or having true, genuine friends, which is I cannot relate. I only have friends, but I don't have genuine friends. I don't have friends, best friends, whatever that kind of friends, because I learned how to be alone, and I learned that it's okay to be alone, and I learned that there's also a pros and cons on being alone or being a loner. So let's talk about toxic people. This escalated quickly. Let's talk about toxic people. Um, people who gossip, like gossip girl, gossip boys, whatever. And about my job. So basically, after I finished my course, like in college or university, I was able to get a job. I was one of those people who had that job. I'm not even graduated yet, but the job was there. I thought it was a good step. I was so excited at everything. And then until I realized that I wasn't able to finish at least 1 year in my job in the Philippines because of the toxic old, sorry for the word, old people. Okay? Meaning to say, you wouldn't even believe on your own eyes, or you wouldn't even believe on your own ear. The when I tell you that these old people are grandfathers, grandmothers, fathers, mothers who had a son, have a daughter, granddaughter, or grandson, talks and praise and hail and look at my life and judge my life as if it matters to them, as if it mattered to them back then. When I say that, like they like to comment onto the things that I do, the things or how I say it, or they like to judge me because what's not to judge about me? They always say I have attitude, I don't speak properly, I am a crazy person. Like if that's who you think I am, then good. At least you talk about me. But like I would just like make it clear to everyone that I don't even know myself yet. Like I don't even know 100% who I am. I've struggled with this a long time, just to know who I am. Oh my god, biggest drinking water. Um, so basically, like that's it. So I resigned, I think after 6 months or 7 months. I'm not actually quite sure. And then I got my second job, which is amazing. I would like to thank Miss Glo and Mr. Mar for accepting me. Actually, it was just near to my house. It was just like 3 minute or 5 minute drive to my house. And I got to have the experience of having like a less stress, less work kind of a job. And so I told myself, like, you know what? I see myself like working here for a long time. And then, boom, after that, one opportunity arrived, and one of my family member decided to lend a help or help me go in a place or in a different country, like go abroad. So I grabbed that opportunity because, like, I don't know, like during that time I was like so hyped up on doing different kinds of things. And I was back then I was like 21 years old, or I just got 21. So basically I was so young. Yeah, so young. I think I was 20. I'm not sure. 20? I think so. Whatever, 2021, I can't remember. And I was able to work here in UAE, United Arab Emirates, and I thought I would like it, but that is something that I don't even believe now. So basically, regret is always in the last. And I was able to do a lot of things. I was able to do some couple of things that I didn't thought that I was able to do. Like for example, I didn't know that I can go in just wait now. I need to put the background music out of it because it's something that wait. Okay, because there's like a prayer going on and I don't want to stop this live stream. I don't know who's watching me. Who is this one person who's watching me? I'm scared now. And now I'm mortified. Um, where am I? Yeah, okay. So I arrived here in UAE and I thought everything would be easy. I thought anytime I could just leave the job if I don't want it, but then I was wrong. I was wrong. I didn't know about it. I was just a happy-go-lucky kid during that time. I was like whatever happens. And then after that, I was like, oh my God, I regret this. Like, oh my God, I don't like this job. And then it was too late because I already signed something. And then it was more too late when last year I renewed to that job. And I'm working at that company right now. And I'm not saying I hate the job. I'm not saying I hate the company. It's something to be thankful of because even during this pandemic, like they still was able to provide our like financial needs proper, at least like I didn't lost my job, but I didn't I like it's so hard to talk about this one, but I'm just saying that I didn't hate the job. I just hate the people on it. And I would be frank because this is my channel and I can say what I want, but I would like to be frank about it and say that I hate, I don't know what's with it. I don't know what's like, what is my luck into this world, but it's just like people always likes to talk about me. Like they always like to say something. They always like to talk about behind my back or tell stories or do this, and it's fine by me. You can even tell that I'm the lost princess of Genova, or you can tell me that I'm the one who killed this person or whatsoever. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't even shake me anymore. It just pisses me off if knowing that these kind of people are older than me, like when I say older, like 10 years older than me, and they still act like they're younger than me or they're the same as my age. And I was like, do you have anything to do with your life besides of just like seeing me as Kim Kardashian and giving me different kinds of paparazzi stories and things like that? I don't know, like it's just that it's just unbelievable. It's just like, like what's with me? There's nothing in me. There's nothing special with me. I'm just like the kind of person where I just know, okay, the prayer is finished. I'll just close this one. I'm just the kind of a person where I I just handle most of my struggles and most of my challenges in life and problems like it's not even there at all. That's something that is very hard to that's something that is very hard to um, learn. It requires experiences. It requires a lot of pain, a lot of struggles before you'll be able to pretend or you'll be able to just act like nothing is wrong. And I can tell you, like, everyone can do that, but it takes courage. It's a talent. sweetheart, it's a talent. Um, yeah, so if you're gonna ask me if I'm happy with my job, if I'm happy with like wherever I am at the moment, I'm happy. At the moment, I am contented, but we have to practice, or I have to practice, or everyone should practice that sometimes we have, most of the times, we have to get out on our comfort zone. We have to remove this, the like we have to be stronger. Like we have to forget what it felt like inside the box. We have to get out of the box. And that's something that I learned long time ago. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm very mature of dealing my problems and struggles. I am not. I'm still not, and I will never be, and no one will ever be. But I'm just saying it's good because all of this learned me a lot of things. Like it taught me a lot of things, and it's amazing when you know that your life is not dependent on a particular person or on a particular thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, so I talk about workplace because that's where most of my anxiety and depression triggers. I used to be a bad person. I mean, I used to be those kind of person. And then like what they always say, like what's the song as well? As long as it goes that till it happens to you, you don't know. Like from Lady Gaga's song. So till it happens to you, you don't know what it felt like. And I become a good person. Like I've changed and became a good person because of those things that I've did. So I think I was a bully before, or at the same time I was a bully and I got bullied before. And that's something that is very hard for a person for a young age. It's very hard to deal with because I'm not that person who just like, whatever goes in this ear goes out on another. I'm not that kind of a person. It it goes in and stays here and it goes down in my heart and then goes down in my soul. And then I'll choose what to remove on that particular conversation or words that I've heard. So I've changed for the better. And I've lost a lot of friends. I've lost a lot of people, not because of who am I or who I am, or maybe it is, but I remove myself on that kind of situation because I was looking for myself. I was looking for my soul. I was looking for my like who I am, like who am I really? And until now I don't even know who am I. So, whoever those friends are, sometimes like most of them I'm in touch with. Most of them I just see them on Facebook or Instagram, but I don't actually talk to them like how I talked to them before. It's because everything changes and we grow apart, and some of us grow independently, some of us just chose a different path, but that's okay. Um, yeah, and basically those people, I'm not talking about my family or just my friends or just my colleagues, but I just don't like my anxiety and my depression have different kinds of levels. And um how am I gonna say it? I think I'm not prepared to say my weakness, but I'm just, it's so hot here, my aircon is off and my fan is off. I'm just I'm having a hard time saying this. Who is watching me? Please don't watch my video like this because I feel like someone's watching me and my anxiety is like, oh my god, I'm expecting that nobody's watching this even. But anyway, I have different kinds of like levels of anxiety and depression, and I didn't even know that I have those until like I realized that I have it. And anxiety and depression doesn't like just, you're not just born with it. You you like you take it. I mean, you have it along the way in your life. One of the examples, I mean, I'll give you a lot of examples. I cut my wrist, you know, this thing, and it's a bad thing. It's a bad thing to do. I started that when I was in high school, and only few people knows about this one, and some of my family knows this one, but not all of them. I cut it with a blade or with a broken glass. Like I remember, like the windows, like in public high school, and then sometimes if it's broken, me and my friends cut our wrist, like not deeply, but just like on the first layer of it. Because I mean, I don't know what's his problem. I don't know what her problem is, but for me, it was something that I wasn't forced to do. It was not something that I feel I'm pressured to do because my friends does that. I'm not saying that those friends who I saw doing that was a bad influence. No. When I tried to cut, I remember, I can still remember it. First time I cut my wrist, like not deeply, yeah, like just like cut. I felt pain, and then I realized that I forgot about the pain, whatever I'm having, or the problems, whatever I'm having, or whatever like I'm overthinking about. Everything goes onto that cut. Everything goes onto that pressure. And I was like, wow. I was like, wow. And then I, s- and then one of my sisters saw it, and then she got mad. And then after that, she told me like she will tell my mom, or I think my mom knows. I don't know. And to be honest, cutting my wrist was not something that I wanted to do just to seek attention. It's something that I did because the feeling of amazement knowing the fact that the, besides of besides of steering your mind into something else, which is so hard if you have anxiety and depression, you can have a sharp object and like slit your wrist or whatever you want to do, and all of the tensions will go there. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but that's the first thing I did. And then until it became a habit, until it became like I was very adventurous of the things that I would like use. And then I stopped it because I realized that you cut your wrist and then there's a scar. Like I still have scars, but I'm not gonna show it to you. And I stopped it. When I was in college, I wasn't able to do that anymore. It was just like, oh, I've tried that one. It doesn't really actually help it that much. And then I learned to drink, and my mom and my dad doesn't even know about this one. But don't worry, like I drink with my friends, and like when I say friends, I mean like my schoolmates. Like when I was in college, like my college schoolmate, and we just drink out of fun because we're like brokenhearted and something like that. And we don't drink on bars because we were so cheap. We we drink on one of our friends' house, which is, shout out Johanna Paula Navarro. Like her house was like a bar slash um meet out place, or meeting place for us to like do a jam or practice something for the band, like our made up band. And also for some production, like for short films, like short movies or whatever we're doing back in college. And I learned how to drink beer and drink more beer and then get drunk, but I was able to go like back on classes, and I was able to, at least was able to listen some of the lessons the professor is saying, although I know it's a bad thing to do that. But it was like, whatever. It was like 5 years ago, or I mean, it was even 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Um, and then I think depression and anxiety just gets worse and worse when you grow up, like when you became a mature person, or when your age is starting to level up and to add more age in your life, because you deal with heavier problems. You deal with different kinds of struggles, like struggles that you don't deal with when you were like small, when you were young. And then I was like, shite. shite. This is like, adulting is a mess. You don't just worry about who you are. You worried about how many real friends you have, how many true friends you have, how many genuine friends you have, what to do, how are you gonna save money, how are you gonna earn money, how are you gonna spend less, how are you gonna do things that you want, what is your plan in life, what are you gonna end up with after 5 years, what are you blah blah blah. There's so many what, so many why, there's so many who's, there's so many, and there's so many problems that's still unsolvable at the moment, because that's, I think that's life, I guess that's life. um Depression, if I talk about my depression, it's more about how I do my depression. When I had my depression, I couldn't sleep. It's very hard. I couldn't even sleep at all. Um, I cry and cry and cry and cry and cry. Sometimes because of something, but I just cry. Sometimes I just randomly cry, and it's insane. And then I nonstop cry. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. And then I hurt myself. Like I hit my hit my head. I punch my face. I slap my face like hard, not just like this. It's like pound. And I hit my hand on the wall. That's why I was even planning to buy boxing, like a DIY boxing ring, something here at home, because it's getting worse. But just because I had problem, like a big problem last month, and I couldn't even cope up with it. But anyway, it's depression and anxiety is not something that you is it's it's not like what people think. Like, it's not something that you're born with. You don't just get those because you're born with it. Most of the times you get anxiety and depression because of experiences, of the things that you've experienced back then or during this time. And then eventually it develops. Eventually you it became it becomes a normal thing. Like, it becomes a norm. Like, it's just it all of a sudden it's just part of your life, anxiety and depression. And some people doesn't know this yet. Like, some people is not even aware of anxiety and depression. They always think it's just you're crazy, it's all in your hand, it's all in your head. But yes, it is true, everything, anxiety and depression is just in your head, but it's not actually just in your head. It's also with the surroundings, with the people you're with the people who's bothering you, who's hurting you. And if only people are aware, if only like people understands and cares, or even like change their mind next time when they talk to someone, when they treat someone bad, when they do bad things to people, I think depression and anxiety will be gone forever. But I'm just saying that life is like that. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. Life is life is life. Life is amazing. Life is a very unique thing that you cannot just compare with something else. Like, life is very amusing. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad, sometimes you're crying, sometimes you're mad, sometimes you get crazy. There's a lot of emotions going on, if like in life. And I'm just saying that if I was able to change myself to be at least a good person, at least a better person, even though I still have anxiety and depression, if only people can be me, or can be some of those people who change for the better, it would be like, it would be a great thing. Like, it would be a good thing if only people mind their own businesses. That's even like, oh my god, that's it. Like, that's how you have to do it. That's how you have to say it. If only people mind their own businesses, I think life would be easier. But unfortunately, there's still people who just lives with other people's life. They like to know what other people is on about, what they're doing, this and that. So I'm not saying keep on doing this. I'm just saying, oh my god. I'm just saying, keep on doing it. I hope you get somewhere, whatever you're like, whatever you wanted to go. I hope you'll get what you want. Karma is karma is that what goes around comes back around. Okay, we'll talk about insensitive people. Insensitive, like those people are the people who are insensitive, who invalidates your feelings, invalidates different people's feelings, and you don't even know if you're one of those people because people who are insensitive would deny that they're insensitive, and you have to think about you have one time you can do it for yourself one time, like do your normal routine, go to work, go with your friends, but try to listen or record how the way you treat your friends, you treat your family, you treat this one, and then listen it back before you go to sleep, and then you can think about, am I insensitive? Did I say right? Was I wrong when I said this one? Then you'll see, who am I to judge? I mean, I only depend my opinion based on the people who treat me shite, who treats me 100% bad. And those people are just around. And those people are like still people who smiles at me, talks to me, but they do like they what they do behind my back or what they do when they turn their back and talk to other people is something that I don't even know, and something that and sometimes I know what they're talking about. But this is one point. Second point is, you know what's funny? Those people who talks about you, talks something bad about you, who made stories about you just because they see this part of your life, but they don't see the your whole life, and still say something that they know you. Worst part is, if I do the same thing that they did to me, oh my god, it's a big argument, it's a big drama. I have a situation, three situations, and I wouldn't name it. I wouldn't say what here it happened, where did it happen, or to whom. But I'm just saying that, you know what? I told myself, let me see if I could be as nosy. I can be as nosy. I could be that gossip person or that person who make up stories just because they think that that's happening. Let's see what would they react if I do the same thing to them. I did that. I did that one time. It was just previously. Oh my god, I said it. It was previously. I tell this, you know what? Blah 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 blah. He said it, and it was a drama. It was a drama. It was a fight. I had fight with everyone. I had I had fight with different persons. Said like, you Charmaine, you telling stories. You're telling blah 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 blah. You're telling this. Why are you telling this? Do you know me? Blah blah blah. Now because of this blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god. I thought they wouldn't know what it felt like. And I was like, at least they know now how it feels. At least they know now that it hurts, that it's so bad to talk about people and make up stories because of what they think, because of what they see, because of the 10% that they see of what happened to your day. And then I was amazed because they didn't change. And you know what? What I did? I decided I will not talk to anyone. I will not talk to people who I know is talking behind my back, who I have proof. And second, to those people who hate me because of my decisions in life. I mean, it's my life. At the end of the day, who will suffer it? Not you. It's me. That's why they always say, think twice, think before you speak, think before you click. Because once the words in your mouth, like once your mouth open and the words are out, it's out, baby. It's out, baby. It cannot be undone. It cannot, like, you cannot take it back. That's the worst thing. That's that's how powerful a voice is. One voice is. And still they don't get it. Still they don't They don't see it. They don't understand it. And it's fine. It's fine because not all people are in the same situation with people like me who have anxiety and depression. When I say anxiety and depression, it also goes with overthinking, especially on anxiety. I'm an overthinker. I overthink a lot of things. I question a lot of things. And it's so hard. And it's not something that I like. But I always say, if there's a situation I don't like, if there's a problem that I don't like, I always say, look at the silver linings. Look at the silver lining. What is the silver lining in the situation? What is the silver lining of being an overthinker? It means that you get extra IQ. You became a little bit smart because you have to overthinking it. You have to check out on Google or check out on something or ask someone or watch a documentary film or whatever about this situation. And then you gain knowledge. That's a silver lining out of it. But being an overthinker is not good. It's hard. It's very hard. And not everyone knows that. What is the solution for anxiety and your depression? Wait now. Where are my comments? There's no. Okay. So, what is the solution for struggles, anxiety, and depression? First, you have to face it. And that's something that I still can't do. I wasn't able to do it. I scarefully, if that's the word, I'm I'm still scared confronting my struggles, my problems. But I have to. So I confront it with one eye open. It means that if something will hit me on my face or on my eye, at least I know that one of my eye is safe because it's not open. They always say it's all in the head. But yes, it is in the head. It's also in the people, in the surroundings, in your surroundings. It's also the causes. It's like one of the causes, like the people in it, the people you're with, the people you're dealing with. And the solution would be have a one day that you would just think about what would be the solution of it. My solution was to cut ties, cut different, cut people who are not necessarily in your life. Like means that you think they don't have to be with you, you don't have to talk with them, you don't have to hang out with them. Or I don't know, I just started to live by my own. Like I just started to be okay, even if I don't have a best friend or a genuine friend. And it's something that I'm so different when it was something different when I was in college. I have a lot of friends in different departments, and it was crazy because I have to like manage my time. Okay, and this time I have to meet with them, or this time I have to meet with them. It was so crazy. And I was like, how does that kind of a person became this person in just 5 years? I don't know. But what makes me happy is doing YouTube, making vlogs. Even if I have 252 subscribers at the moment, even if I have 1,000 watch hours, even if I'm not even monetized yet, you know, this YouTube thing is one of the things that makes me happy at the moment. And if it does makes me happy, if only I have the time in the world and I'm not working on a fucking, sorry, if only I'm not working in a 9 to 7 job. Actually, it's not even 9 to 7. It's 3 o'clock until 1 a.m. But if only I would do this platform every single day, but it's so hard because this is the thing that makes me happy. This is the thing that takes me out on that box. It steers my mind. It steers my struggles, my problems, and it's something that At least I know I have some place where I can escape on reality, and this is YouTube. And I don't know what's gonna happen to me on a few months, a few years, God knows what. But I have plans, and I really wanted to take this YouTube seriously because I still believe, and this is the longest reason, or this is the longest idea that I think will work, sticking to YouTube. And I've been doing this YouTube thing for 3 years, and none of it was even helping me. It doesn't even give me anything. I just spend money buying these things. I'm spending my time, extra time, instead of sleeping, doing my exercise, editing these videos that only few people even watch. And then I realized, oh my God, I don't have friends. Like, I only have a few friends who would watch, who would support me. And that's one thing. That's one of the hardships of being alone, or having less friends, is that you have like the process of success. You have to deal it like the process of success, especially if like you don't have friends or families. You have to do it by yourself. You have to do it a little bit harder because you don't have your BFF, you don't have your true friends, you don't have genuine friends. Because I don't trust. I cannot. I'm having a hard time to trust. I have this I'm an overthinker. I have anxiety. I have depression. God knows what I have mentally, but I know that I'm not okay. And I know that if I couldn't even fix or like if I couldn't even fix my life, or if I couldn't even remove my anxiety and depression or my problems, if I cannot even deal with different kinds of struggles, why would I want someone to drag along with? Like that's my whole idea. I don't know about yours, but anyway, um, we will talk about like the progress. Like, okay, I'll talk about the progress. The progress. Hmm, do I have a progress? Yeah, I have a progress. One secret that nobody knows is that I'm one of those people who is scared to live, to be alone, who is scared to live by their own, who is scared to walk or run on a path in life by itself. Yet I'm here now, and I'm doing little best. I'm doing my little best to escape. No, not even escape. I'm doing my best to fix my struggles, my problems. Even if it goes, even if it comes, even if it, I don't know, even if it's every month, every week, every day, I just have to deal with it. And then like what kind of messages? Like what is my message to people who, I'm talking about from the previous and even now, is that life goes on. It's not always the end of life. It's not always something that you will live throughout your life. Sometimes it's the law of gravity. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. But it doesn't always mean that you're up. It doesn't always mean that you're up or down whatsoever. That's the law of gravity. And that's the thing that I wasn't able to say for those people who I've been working with back then in the Philippines, which I don't want to name it because if they're watching it, they'll probably know who they are. And unfortunately, we weren't able, or you weren't able to see my success and my little bit success, but I mean, I don't know, the outcome of my life, which is they thought they knew me and they were so sure that they really know what's going to happen in the future about me. But I'm telling you, all of you were so wrong about it. And it's crazy and it's amazing. And second would be the people who has been there and who was like been here and there in my life. And I was like, okay, you can leave, you can go, but you cannot accept the fact that the person like here would be always be here. And that's something that you couldn't even take away from me. Like that's something that you can even take away from a person. You know what I'm saying? And then next would be advices to those people who deals with the same thing, those people who are in the same situation. It would be continue doing whatever you're doing. Don't end it. Don't think that it's the end of everything. Just continue. You know, if that's what it takes, whatever it takes, if doing some crazy shit would mean that you have to continue doing different kinds of things, if it means that you have to do some death defying stunts, then do it. Like do whatever, like don't think what others would think. Even if it affects you, even if people with anxiety and depression affects you, do it. Like there's nothing wrong as long as you don't okay, most important thing, as long as you don't hurt other people, as long as you don't hurt their feelings. That is the most important thing that you have to know. Okay, so it's been 46 minutes and I am sweating. So can I open my fan? I want to open my fan. Sorry. Let me show you to everyone. Because you're awake. So this is Roger Federer. Wait, this is Roger Federer. He's a fatty now. I named him after a tennis player. Mr. Roger, how are you? He's a fatty now. When I adopted him, he was a little bit thin, or he was so small. And then when he was able to cope up and be um, comfortable with my other guinea pig, which is I'll show to you later, he was able to eat a lot of food. Oh my god. So there you go. This is Roger Federer. Hi, Raji. Kiss mama. Kiss mama, please. He doesn't want to kiss me. He wants you to kiss him. Mm. Do you like the light? Do you like the light? Hmm? 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 Ew. 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 You're a big boy now. You're a big boy now. You're a big boy. Ouch. You are. Look at his bum bum. Bum bum. Exercise. 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 Are you okay? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Hmm. You smell. You stink. Love you. Let me see your nails. Your nails is a little bit long. It's okay. Say goodbye to Roger. Goodbye. Bye bye. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. Bye bye. Say bye bye. Bye bye. Let's take your brother. Nova, I'm awake. Oh, he's a talk. I This guy is a talk. He complained. He sounded like you hurt him, but no. This is my first guinea pig. Like this is the first one. He is a He's named Novak Djokovic. Whee! Mmm. He smell like mmm. He's Novak Djokovic. I named him also after a tennis player. He's very he's very noisy. He likes to speak a lot when it comes to complaining, and he likes to act like he's hurt all the time, even if you touch him. The other one is talkative when it comes to food. But this one is smart as well. Like both of them are smart, but I've teach him some of few tricks or attitudes like this. Wait, like this. Can you please? Ow, 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 ow. Wait, he's being. Wait. Don't go. Don't go. Okay. I'm not hurting you. Just wait. Can you please show them? that you're so smart and you love mama. Kiss mama, please. Give mama a kiss. Give mama a kiss, please. Oh my god, doesn't want to give. Give mama a kiss. Give mama a kiss. I'll put you down. Kiss mama, please. He wants me to put him down. Goodbye. Bye bye. Good night. Sit. This is what you get for having guinea pigs. You have hairs all over you. Okay. So anyway, we will do this vlog. I mean, I think. Oh my god, I still can get over with them. They're like a big distraction. One of the things also that helps is I I decided to have a guinea pig like while I'm here in different country because like that was my dreamed sorry dream pet when I was small. I only have hamsters. Like I have a lot of hamsters. My family have a lot of hamsters during that time, but guinea pig was so expensive in the Philippines, so hamsters was like not. And I decided to get one when I was in Abu Dhabi, staying in Abu Dhabi, and I bring him everywhere. Like I bring him everywhere, wherever like the relocation like of the job I'm going, I bring it with him. And I decided to adopt one guinea pig because I don't want to be selfish to let him live alone. And I thought it was a good idea to like give him a brother. And then I realized that maybe he was used to also being alone. I don't know if that's like sure, like if that's if I'm true. Okay, I mean I don't know if that's even true, but I think that he doesn't even like the company of Roger, which is that my adopted guinea pig. But it's just because like, I don't want him to feel alone because most of the times I'm at work, unfortunately. So I don't want him to be alone, be at home, and he knows that he's alone. But most of the times they're fighting, but they're not fighting like a hard one. They just have to know who is the boss in it. But anyway, whoever this first person, whoever this person who's still watching me in this fucking, I cannot. Oh my god. Whoever this person who's still watching me in this vlog, like, thank you. But I think I know who you are. And I'll be posting this one on my YouTube just because I wanted to look look it back. Like I want to look it back one day, maybe after a year or maybe some couple of months, just to know if all of the things I've said here make sense at all, or if I'm even making sense even. So I think it's been 52 minutes. And actually today today is my day off and I cleaned my space. I've cleaned my like baby's space. Like Novak and Roger's house are now really clean and doesn't even smell like poop and pee. And I was planning to watch non-stop Harry Potter movies, and then I decided like, you know what, let's do a live stream. And then after 30 minutes of doing live stream, I realized that I didn't even press the record button. So I was just talking and talking for 30 minutes and it's not even recording. So that's a good one. Like, welcome to my life. That's my life. Um, I hope like if you're new to my channel and you just came across with this live stream, I hope that you would subscribe or comment down below or support me or even watch my videos because it would be a good help. I'm not asking for more because I've been praying and expecting and even like, um, thinking that I would be okay, that I would all of a sudden get monetized and quit my job and do YouTube full time. But unfortunately, I'm not that kind of a person. Unfortunately, I'm one of those people who are not lucky, who doesn't always get what they want. And I understand, yeah. I understand you completely, like everything. I'm always second. You wanted to be a YouTuber? There you go. One of your friends is a YouTuber because they get monetized. You wanted to have your own house, there you go. One of your friends have their own house and you don't have a house. You wanted to get married, there you go. Someone is getting married, one of your friends. You wanted to have kids, oh my god, three of your friends have kids. And it's giving me anxiety, but it's okay. I was like, it's okay. You know what? If it doesn't come, it doesn't come. If it doesn't arrive, it doesn't arrive. But it's just that at the end of the day, moral lesson of every story is if it's not for you, if it's not meant to happen, maybe there is a reason. Maybe one day I would say, that's why it doesn't happen at this time. That's why I don't get this one. That's why blah blah blah. Because maybe, who knows, there's something better that life is going to give you. Something grand, something big. And I hope I hope all of the people that would watch this would at least change the bad things that I do or their bad behaviors or their bad misconduct to a particular person or a particular member of your friends or family. I hope that they would change at least one, like at least give it a chance. At least give it a chance to just change for the better. To just be, I mean, sometimes it's good to be nice. Sometimes it's good if you don't mess with other people's feelings. Sometimes it's better that you just focus on your own life and on your own plans and goals rather than focusing on your plans and goals while at the same time ruining someone else's life or mind or eating their brains or giving them anxiety and depression. Sometimes it's better to sleep with a good heart. No, no, it's always better to sleep with a good heart. That you know that when you go to sleep, you did nothing wrong to that person. And change is always there. Change is available 24/7. And that is something that you can rely on. That is something that you can take anytime and, wake up one day or sleep one day or just realize one day that you can be a better person, that you can be a person you thought you'd never be, and then, darling, your life is gonna change. Like, it doesn't, your life is not revolving in just one person, one scenario, or one goal or plan. Like what they say, life is inevitable. It's crazy, but one thing led to another. Your life is, you want this, you want that, and then after years, after months, you don't like it anymore, and that's okay. That is totally fine. But being a good person is always better than being those kind of people who talks behind other people's back or make up stories just to be able for them to go down. Don't have this crab mentality. Don't pull people down. Don't literally don't just pull people down. It's very degrading, first of all, and it's very demotivating. And don't, oh my god, don't even wait that one day you would you would be on that same scenario and then you realize that it's too late, or you would realize that, oh my god, I did the same thing to this person and it's too late already to say sorry to him because you don't know, maybe that person already passed away or is gone, or you don't even have contact with that person, or it's too late because he will not accept your sorry or something like that. Forgive but never forget, or forget but never forgive, or just simply find the silver lining out of everything. If it's hard for you to change, if it's hard for you to lessen your anxiety and depression, look at the silver lining out of it. Steer yourself on different direction. Think about something that will make you happy, that will make you contented, that will make you feel like I'm okay. I'm okay because I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't hurt them by words, physically, mentally. Like today I was good because you may lose something or someone or opportunities if you do good to the world, but it's always better than doing bad things to people and to to the world, and you don't change. That doing good is better. You don't lose anything. You just lose your old self. You just lose your bad attitude. You just lose the bad things that you always mostly most of your life have or do. But the thing is, the good thing is, the best part of out of it all is you became a good person. And that might be a solution and the solution for anxiety and depression, for people who have been bullied, who have been um you know who were able to kill themselves out of that. And it's crazy. It's crazy because I'm talking about it, and it's crazy because I'm one of those person. I thought about it a lot of times, just to end everything, just to end it all. But look at me, I'm still here. And I've been saying the same thing. I've been saying that, you know what, I'm just gonna end it. But I'm still here. And that's the motivation. That's my motivation. That's something that people should envy about it. I mean, envy about it. Not, don't envy about what I wear, what makeup I use, how good my makeup looks rather than yours. No, if that's how you hate me, if that's how you hate me because you're trying to compare your life and you think my life is perfect, my life is not perfect, and my life is ruined, might be ruined, or it's ruined maybe by you or by people like you or by people that I know is doing the same thing as what you're doing to me. You should envy me, and you should be motivated, and you should envy my motivation because that is something that I cannot buy. That is something that I have to work hard with. That is something that I I didn't just learned, but I experienced something I have to understood for a couple of years and months and different kinds of experiences and lessons in life before I get that 100% motivation. Before you listening to me until now, that it's been 1 hour doing this live stream, that I'm still here. I'm still doing YouTube for 3 years, and that is the motivation. That's the thing that you should envy about me. Not how the way I look, not what are the things that I have, what kind of boyfriend I have. Instead of making stories about me, telling it to my face, or I mean, you don't never nobody even tell it to my face, telling it behind my back, or telling it to other people, and then those other people will make different stories, or this is ha 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 ha. Come on, guys, wake up. I'm younger than you. Most of you are so older than me. What would happen if you became older? Who are you? How many people are you going to do this? How many people are you going to drag down, bully, give them more anxiety and depression? How many? Because at the moment you're 34, you're 30, you're 28, you're 38, or 39. I'm scared of how, like, I'm scared of your capabilities when you grow older. What can you do? What else you can do? I don't know. So might as well change your attitude. Change the bad things that you think is bad. Because it's never too late. Nothing is too late. Nothing is always too late. There's always time, place, space, opportunity for you, for an individual to change. And it's 2021, for God's sake. So I'm not asking for anything. I'm not doing this out of nothing. I'm not doing this for the views because basically I only have one viewer, or for the vlog because nobody's even watching my vlog. But all I'm just saying is At least make make my life easier. Make your life easier. Mind your own business. Do what makes you happy. As long as you don't hurt anyone. Don't think about what they think. At least. And one day you will see, and one day I will see, one day we will see that you get something from it. You will get something from this. You can't, I can't, anyone can't just have the gold or have the end of the rainbow without sacrifices, without pain, without grief, without obstacles, without struggles, without anxiety, without depression, without anything that would hurt you tip to toe, heart to soul, mind to body. Be nice. Be nice to yourself, then be nice to your family, then be nice to your friend, then be nice to people, unknown people, strangers. Because what else you can, what else you can do? What else can I do? Nothing. Nothing. I cannot continue this live stream because maybe I might get my maybe I'll have a high blood pressure because I'm already shouting. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching my live stream, and thank you for rewatching it after I'll upload this on YouTube. And I hope you have a good day, good night. I hope all of your dreams, plans, and goals will come true. Be good to one another. Understand. Think before you speak. And think before you open your mouth. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. This is me, Chumimot, and you are watching my vlog. Thank you very much. Bye.